My name's Ken McBride. I'm an architect who loves working with sustainable, harvested wood, our beautiful, unique Australian hardwoods, and in collaboration with other specialists in their fields, have become part of an initiative that is truly unique.
We're here in the Cowarra State Forest to look at an exciting new project dealing with two world firsts. One, breeding koalas for release into the wild, and secondly, First Nations people will be looking after this site using their traditional knowledge and techniques.
Indigenous Australians have lived in this beautiful part of the world for more than 60,000 years. The recent out-of-control bushfires were in the past prevented using a series of sophisticated and very well-coordinated practices all across this land. Indigenous Australians understood that the fires are a natural feature of the bush and important for the regeneration of our native forests.
It's what we call resetting of country, where three local Aboriginal land councils came together to share their traditional knowledge with contemporary firefighters and managed a 6-hectare burn, but the flames were only so high, which means the native animals up in the trees are not suffering from that burn.
John Shipp represents one of those councils and is passionate about the preservation and education of traditional techniques to ensure the region's resilience.
So John, recently we've seen absolutely catastrophic fires throughout Australia. Can you explain to us the difference between traditional land management practices and what we're seeing these days?
It's all about making sure that we protect our mother, because if without mother, we don't really have anything. So if we don't look after her, we're not looking after ourselves. Because we practice our burning, our fire stick farming, that means our country was always open. There was very sparse understories and beautiful canopies. If we look at our country now, and the reason why we've got so many wildfires in Australia is because we're not practicing that anymore by keeping the country open. We're actually just letting it go, and that then creates enormous amounts of fuel, which then creates enormous fires.
And how will Bunya Land Council actually decide when to burn?
It depends on your environment, the weather. So there's lots of indicators within nature that tell you when is the right time to burn. So it's really up to that traditional knowledge as how that works.
Bushfires have a devastating effect on Australia's native wildlife, and in particular the much-loved koala population. One of the features of this new precinct is its koala rehabilitation and breeding program.
They can come here to Cowarra and they can go up in the canopy and they can see the breeding koalas, and they can see the ones that have been rehabilitated at the koala hospital and are now learning to climb again. And so the two will be interconnected. One of the things we're going to do at Cowarra, which we can't do in the town site, is to have what we call a behind-the-scenes experience. So people will be able to learn how to mix the milk, the dimetalact that they're given, and how to feed a koala, how to muck up the yard, how to identify the right leaf and cut the leaf. It's a whole immersive experience on koala care here at Cowarra.
Every year there are around 30 million visits to our forests. The vision for this area is a unique and sustainable experience that helps visitors better understand, appreciate and enjoy our natural environment.
As human beings, I think we're beginning to understand the critical importance trees play in our survival on this planet. Being in this place among these trees has been an emotional experience, something that everyone should come and feel.